Good morning, Patricia. This is Brian, and I just wanted to touch base with you about some of the feedback, and I think so. I just kind of wanted to point out, maybe get some advice on some of my next steps on what to do. So this was the image that is an image that I really wanted to work with, but I can see some of that problems being in the brightness of the face because right now it just looks like a shape, and so. I went back and I tried to reshoot that, like you said, and so I took one shot where I tried to uh, get more detail showing up in the watch, and then I exposed for the scene. And at this point, I don't know what to do with it. You said something about blending, but when I try to blend it. It wasn't quite coming out right. So I took those ideas and I went back to this image and I wanted to see if I can still do that. And so using the raw file, uh, I went back and looked at the original layer and I brought back some of the scene exposure so that the shadows weren't so dark. And I'm going to jump back and forth on my files like that. Obviously, the shadows are really harsh also in that. Um, but then I took that and I exposed that. But then it involved a little bit more work as far as making sure that the details are there. And then I kind of pushed it just to see what else I could do with that and see where it's at. Also, I kind of cropped that a little to bring that in. So I don't know if that works a little bit better. It is an image I really want to work with because I really want to stay with a unified campaign, you know? Um, and although I like this image, and I guess I feel like it doesn't work when it comes to this. Like I don't know if it feels too distant, or I mean, if you have an idea on how to combine the two, I mean that would be great. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I could tell that it's really stretching me, which is nice. It's really good, but gee, I don't know. Because now I'm looking at this, and I do like this image too. I think it would just mean an overhaul on my campaign and try to figure out what to do, and maybe just use two product images, keep it clean. Okay, anyway, so this is just giving me some time to process my thoughts, and I'm kind of trying to pick your brain on that. And I want to come back to this. So Kimberly suggested kind of moving around some of the typeface. So I wanted to try that out and see what you thought. So I kind of moved it down to here. Like she was saying, maybe get one line and brought it down here, but I didn't know if like all the way at the bottom, the base of that logo works well, or if I bring it centered, if it feels a little odd, like this space kind of feels a little weird. So maybe just keeping it there also. Okay. So anyway, Patricia, I know this is a lot to kind of take in, and it has a lot of questions, I guess. So maybe if I just summarize really fast, let's look at this real fast. Does the way the typography work here, is it better than this? Or do I still need to work on that? Okay, so that's first question. And then the next question is, does this work? Is this getting to where it can work, or is this an idea that I need to scrap? So that's my second question. And then the third question is, if so, should I just turn my campaign into something that's just product shots? Okay, so and I have a couple other ones too that I worked on my product shots. I cleaned up the white background really well on them, so I can show you those as well. I'll send a link on my Flickr uh, album on that. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, so hey, you have a great day, and I am going to get ready for work. So I'll talk to you later. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate your knowledge and your expertise in this. So it's kind of been a fun class too. So thank you. All right.